Hello and welcome to this video series where we're checking out submissions to the Dungeoncrawler Gamejam of 2023. This time we will have a look at D-Room by Oz. So before we jump into this game, let's have a look at the description here. Games created for Jam Dungeoncrawler 2023 in 7 days with the theme Duality. The goal is to reach the end of the 9 rooms. There is no maximum delay, but each room is timed, and the time taken per room and total is displayed at the end. This gives you opportunity to make a speedrun of the games. However, you can lose and return to the beginning of the 9 rooms if you no longer have endurance. To move on to the next room, you just need to find the 2 emblems of the current room. Each room is built in the same way. One side blue and one side red. Both sides are perfectly symmetrical, so if you find a place where it is not symmetrical, check if there is no false wall. Okay. Objects such as torches, emblems, windows, or energies are not symmetrical. Good luck. Sorry for poor performance optimizations and minor bugs. I would fix them quickly. The game will soon be suitable for macOS and Android. Controller support will arrive as quickly. So if you are watching that, there will probably already be an updated version, so check the description in the video for a link to this game. And before we start, I want to have just a quick... Alright, these are all just a few seconds. Alright. Last and best. Is that 4 seconds? Well, anyways, let's have a look. This sounds interesting. D-Room by Oz. And here we are. I already noticed that there are a couple of different... tracks which can play here at the start menu, and I'm just seeing that OBS might have not the full screen. 1 second. Yeah, so a few pixels left and right, up and down are missing, but it is what it is. The game is a bit weird in that I can't use full screen capture. Windowed capture is not working. Windowed game capture is not working. Window capture is working, but it has these weird cutoffs, and when you close the game it actually stays active in the process explorer. So when I closed the game a second time, I still had 2 processes running and the game was still playing music even though it was gone. So I had to close the process down, so something wonky going on there. But let's have a look. Press up or Z to enter at room 1. I think that is to reset it. D for high scores, S for quit. Ah, okay. Ah, these are my high scores. Alright. And can I get out of that again? I don't think so. I can't click anywhere to... Ah, okay. I think it was an arrow key. Yeah. Use Z to enter at room 1. Let's try that then. The goal is to reach the end of the 9 rooms. To move to the next room, you need to find the 2 emblems of the current room. Well, this is also not fully visible on my screen, so that's not the recording. There is no maximum delay, but each room is timed and the time taken per room and total is displayed at the end. This gives the opportunity to make a speedrun. Okay, however, you can learn if we had that. Each room is built in the same way. Okay. Room 1. Room 1. Go, go, go. Oh, the music here is much more silent. Oh, and the controls are weird. Q for turning left and D for turning right. That's a new one. It might be an AZERTY keyboard, a French keyboard, but you can play with arrow keys. The sound is also, yeah, very silent now. So let me up that now. Yeah, I've got the game open a couple of times now, and also in the Windows sound mixer. So this didn't do anything. This made it louder. Okay. Yeah, it's a bit off. Can we just reset the whole thing now? No, we can't. Okay, well, any case, let's talk about perspective first. So you can see the walls left and right. It feels a bit weird. I think the tiles might be a bit too big. Because it feels like we are a bit like squished in. So the height is maybe not. Well, yeah, I mean that's a different thing. Yeah, it's definitely, you can see that the height is usually it's higher. We are wider than high, but of course that doesn't necessarily have an impact on the tile size. So these are two tiles now in front of us before it gets to the brown tile. So yeah, anyways, we see the tile left and right. We do not see the floor, or only barely, like for a couple of pixels. The interesting part is that here, oh no, this is the, yeah, here, wait, I see, you might not see this on my, on the recording, unfortunately, because it's not capturing that correctly for some reason. But on this side where I'm pointing now, you can see the floor where we're standing on for like 3-4 pixels. And so the wall is ending basically. And the other side over there, it's not ending. So the perspective, we are not at the center of the tile. It's a bit shifted or something. They are completely even or completely straight. So I have no idea how this is possible. Something has to be going on with the perspective. Nah. Well, in any case, we can see the walls left and right. We can not see the floor, even though it feels like it's completely, it's very narrow and we are kind of deep. So I think it's something with the field of view which is a bit off maybe. Yeah. Regarding the controls, I think they are perfect. So you can, so the animation is very quick and you can move forward and left. It's basically, yeah, it's queuing up the movements. So yeah, that feels great to navigate. And now we have a game over. All right. So let's see what we need to do here. Scores. Yeah. ZDS. Yeah. Yeah, there you can see that. Press up or Z to enter room 1. And that only makes sense if Z is up, which is the case for AZERTY keyboard. So that's now the music is too loud. It's the French keyboard layout, which I do not have installed and which I will not install now. So we will just start again now and I will use the arrow keys. Room 1. Alright. so symmetrical, yeah? Uh-huh. Alright, I get it. Room 2. You cannot hold the button, by the way. I still have no good sense about where the mirror is active. There are 2. Ah, okay, game over. Do we need to start over at room 1 now? Yeah, it looks like it. So we need to repeat the previous rooms again and again, which kind of means that we need to draw a map. So every move we are using up stamina, and yeah. So I mean, in this case, we just go there and that. Yeah, 11. I mean, you can do it even quicker. So now here we need to... We're starting here. There is one other thing. Then we got... So you basically need to think where are the differences so that you can find the secret passages. Like we saw that on the other side. And of course between these two things. Do we need to collect all of these parts there, or is that... We need to collect these two different flames, right? So yeah, now we have a record for room 1 of 11 seconds, but even that was pretty bad. So once we know what to do, you can be quite quick. Room 1. And... go. Yeah. No, this is just the... this is not like this stuff which we are collecting. So yes, there is one of these. This is the place which is mirrored. Maybe the tile was a bit longer. It's just 1. And it's 2. This is 3 though, right? This? No, this is 2. Ah, but this is something I need to check on the other side. Yeah, restarting again and again is, of course, also you can't speed it up. You have to wait until this goes away. Then you need to wait until this score screen shows up and goes away again. And then you need to... Yeah, this takes too long. Yeah. Would be nicer if you could just quickly reset it. I mean, now we have 5 seconds. Yeah, it's some stuff is confusing me here. Ah, there is one thing. Mm-hmm. And there's the other. Alright. Yeah, but now you kind of need to memorize that so that in the next time you can get it more quickly. But yeah, because you have to redo everything again and again, it makes sense to actually draw maps of these. Otherwise it will take forever. Because you do have time to solve this. There's just this stamina bar which is working against you. So let's draw a map. So we are next to a wall. And there are 2 more tiles. Yeah, now I'm moving though, which is bad. Now let's start on the other side. So 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2. Alright. The music reminds me of Skald. Yeah, might be the same music actually. Alright, so if we look that way, there is okay. And this way we can go inside, and then we have 2 tiles going the other way around. Then there's an entrance, and then fitting on the other side of that entrance is the wall. And that goes down up to this place. Alright, and then of course there has to be a corner. And this one is at least 3, 4 tiles. There is 4 tiles. There is torchlight. Okay, let's go this route. There we have this thing. Then, I mean, we can grab that. Then 2 tiles. And that's 3 tiles to the left. And here it's 2 tiles. And then we seem to enter the like mirrored area maybe. Let's see. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. And then there's a 1 where we've got the gap to the other side. Which means that this... yeah, of course, this is 2 tiles. That's wrong. This, and then that. And we can get this thing. And there is something which is 2 tiles in. Alright. And we can get that as well. And the other side is blocked. Alright. 1, 2. 1, 2. Then the outer side is going further down. 1, 2. Well, this tile is already ending here, and now that's continuing to the other side. Alright, and down there we have 1 tile, and then we've got the gap there, and it's 1, 2, and then the corner, and we can turn to the right. 1, 2. Alright, and going back. And now that we know that, we can go there, and we know that it's 1 tile down. And another tile down. On the left side there's still a wall. We know that the ending is further down, and we just saw this here. Okay, now this is only helpful because now we know that on the other side, where we need to go back to, there has to be a secret over here. This is the one ending thing, and now we do the same over here. This is the secret we found before. Now we go into this one, and there is the ending. Yeah, I mean, yes, of course you can, like, no, this is a teleporter. Interesting. Uh-huh. Ah. Alright. This is which side? This is the bottom. Yes. So there you can move in. Alright. And then it's 2 tiles down. So it's a 9 tiles room. And on the other side we should find the same thing. So yes, we needed 7 minutes now. And next time we are here, we can basically do that within just seconds. This is 3. Let's start with 4. All right. Yeah, I will probably... We are still only having the stamina from the previous thing though, so we need to get more. Okay, let's just start where we are now, which might be screwing up the map later on, but it is what it is. So this is start. We have 1 tile there. And this. And on that we have another energy thing. Alright. Let's just continue that path for a bit. 1, 2, 3. And then we have a corridor, and then we have a corner. And we already see a teleporter there, which is, I think, 3 or 4 tiles in. I don't want to go into the teleporter just yet, because I don't know the level structure, and if we end up somewhere, that's of no use if I can't see where this is actually leading us. This is interesting though. Ah no, okay, this is leading to the teleporter. Okay, this is open. Okay, so this is a teleporter, which we will not use yet. 1, 2. This and this. And then we've got a gap. And to the left it's now open. And to the right we have 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. This is 3 tiles, it seems. 1, 2, 3. Yes, and this is 4 tiles. And here we have the way up. This is 1, 2. And we got the corner on the 3rd up, and oh, we just got a new stamina thing. Okay. So 5:32. Yeah, the issue is that of course now I will start forgetting like the first rooms again. Let's see if we can do 4 seconds. Was that the other side? 5 seconds, okay. Yeah, there was one hesitation. With Rome 2, I kind of forgot already how it was. I think one was in here. And the other one in here, okay. Room 3, okay. Ah yeah, the starting position of course is also a thing, which I'm not sure where I'm starting at. This is there. No. Ah, okay. Yeah. This was a teleporter. We got one. And the seconds, okay. Room room 4. Okay, now we're back. And we are here. Alright, up, left. We got an entrance there. And a corner. Entry, one tile, then we've got upwards way and one further down. Okay. Then we can continue down here for 2 tiles. Then of course we can go that way and close this off. Alright, let's go there. So turn 1, 2. And this will now go down. Okay. Let's take this so that we are not dying just yet. So I know that there's one room over here. Yeah, and it's basically the same system like before. Now we know that we have another entry to the right. And like this. Oops. That's 2 tiles. What is there? Okay. 1, 2. Now we go back and take this. Which, I mean, yes, okay. We go back to the other side. We know that there's something here now. And up again. Take this. Now we need to go into the teleporter to find out where this secret room is. And how to get back out. Okay. We are... Is that the opposing... Yeah. That was the area where we've got no teleporter. So 2 tiles, 2 tiles, 1, 2. And then it's a 9 tile room. Alright. And now we need to get back to the other side. And we will probably die now. Yeah, because we are running out of juice. Alright, and we got this in the center. And room 5. Yeah. It's a bit weird that it's not refreshed. Yeah. I mean, now we need to check what of this is a fake wall. And now we need to redo the other stuff as well. because we ran out. Yeah, I think it's generally a nice, interesting idea. Definitely the duality aspect is a big point here. Restarting everything and then trying to memorize the previous ones and so on. Maybe not the greatest idea, like that you really have to start from scratch every time. Yeah, that's a bit of a weird concept. Yeah, as I mentioned, the perspective. So I will not continue the last 4 rooms. I think I got an idea, and I need to check that I think I've seen everything. I will need to check with others, because the game does not have any combat, and that's a hard requirement for the jam. So yeah, I doubt that there is combat in the other rooms, but I will check. Yeah, that's an issue. So no combat, no system. So it's basically automatically. The music is really great, though. Yeah. Yeah, reminds me a lot of Skulls, so I need to check what overlap there is, maybe. But I think I know the guy who made the Skull music, so. And he's not Oz. I mean, I know him by my name, and Oz is, maybe that's a different handle, but I don't think so. In any case, so yeah, so the perspective is great. It's a bit weird with the heights, and that I think it could be like the field of view could be a bit like narrower maybe, and so that you would be a bit more back and see a little bit more of the floor. But overall, the way it is already great. The movement is absolutely perfect, and it has to be in a game which is like very depending on speed. So yeah, that's absolutely amazing. The sound is great, just the volume is mixed up. So in the main menu, the music is much higher than in the actual game. So yeah, sound is great. Graphics are very like. Yeah, I mean, they are consistent, everything fits together. There's nothing too special about it. But yeah, it works. Of course, there is no interface, or besides of the stuff above there, but there's no combat interface or so. So that's also kind of a thing, because there's no combat. But overall, I think, besides of having no combat, it's a great entry. I mean, that is kind of a hard requirement. So yeah, but worth checking it out. I'm not sure if it will still be linked for the jam in that case. So you might need to search on it on itch.io. So it's called D Room. I will see if I link it directly, but I'm not sure if I will not forget it. D-Room by Oz, O-Z-Z, and yeah, check it out if you're interested. Maybe there will also be some updates, and if you're interested in seeing more videos, you will find a playlist down in the video description with all the videos I did so far. And if you're interested in seeing new videos, you can also subscribe to the channel. Right now I will still publish jam videos probably for a while, and then the usual reviews and previews. So with that, thanks for watching, and I hope to see you again next time. Bye bye.